introduce you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And it goes down 2 points.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Outside Fournier. Up top Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Outside Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Fournier against White. Over in the corner, Isaac. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Porter kicks to Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Fultz finds Isaac. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward. He's got tremendous potential.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 4-point game. Outside Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Isaac with the ball. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Inside. That's good from Porter on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Fournier. Now the pass to Fultz. Right side Gordon. Outside Fournier. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Levine wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 5 now.
Well, you want a shooter to catch it and go right in rhythm. Zach LaVine does just that.
On the wing, Gordon. Stolen by Levine. Over in the corner, White. Levine looking around. Carter finds Markkanen. To the middle. And finish off by Carter.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
The Magic trail by 9. Isaac outside. Up top, Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Pass to Cornette. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Out left to the wing, outside Gordon. Pass to Augustine, and they get it. Satoransky grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 9. Fires the 3. That one misses. And Orlando the other way now. Augustine passes to Gordon. Back to Augustine. To the wing right side. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Satoransky. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Bamba kicks to Ennis. Passes to Augustine. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen. Here's the break. By himself. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ennis in at the 3.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Harrison in the corner. The 3 with the putback. Young on the follow.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The pass to Carter-Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Magic shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Isaac's checked in for Gordon. For 3, Ross. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 10. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Harrison passes to Young. Connects from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ross with a wide open look. They get it back. Bamba. Pass to Ross. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Orlando. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
Well, it's remarkable to me how Young attacks the rim. He makes the defense get physical with him.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Outside, White. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. To end the run. And it's laid in by Fournier.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
For 3, Levine. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Fultz. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Levine throws it down.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
It's Young on the wing. Back to Levine. There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. Unable to get that one. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Carter, he's checked in for Young.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Drills the 3-pointer. Markkanen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Yo, whose man's is Rory?
Here's Levine. Wow, hammering it in.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Doesn't go for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Ross for 3. Hutchison with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Valentine wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 16. Here's Harrison. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Carter now, top of the key. Done outside. With 2 seconds left, Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls lead by 16.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Chicago came out looking very confident. Their exceptional focus and that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
and read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Isaac goes in, and Isaac throws it down.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break, ahead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Clock at 4. Another shot. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's White. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Isaac. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Down low. Kick out to Levine. Isaac with the steal.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Drops in the layup for 2. Isaac's got 6 in the quarter.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Porter finds Young. And the Bulls with another miss. The Magic trail by 10. Ross with it, and Young picks him up defensively. It's blocked. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 6.
But not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Down low. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Ross dishes to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. They retain possession. Young against Ross. 16 feet away. Pass to Dunn. Back to Young. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Young's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Young. Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Carter Williams. Here's Valentine. Passes it to Hutchison. Count the basket. Hutchinson's got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And Cornette gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the middle. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Valentine passes to White. For three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac and Vucevic down low. DJ Augustine out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. White the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Up top, Fultz. He kicks to Augustine. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Over in the corner, White. From downtown. The pass to Valentine. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 17-point game. Isaac misses. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Harrison. Out to the wing. Inside. Valentine. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, not to be dissuaded by the traffic. He takes it right through the contact. Evan Fournier doing work.
White the pass to Carter. In the corner, Valentine with it. It's White on the wing. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Fultz gets it to go. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And stolen by Fournier. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. Here's Vucevic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. The Magic trail by 12. Feeds to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Gordon. Rebound collected by Levine.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Porter kicks to Markkanen. Launches it. Carter. And Carter with his second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Here's Levine, and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Up again, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
On the wing, Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his second foul of the game. .114 left in the game. Levine can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Low block shot. Count that one. The Bulls lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Isaac.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
On the wing, Levine fires the 3. Again, Levine missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And here is Ross. Markkanen pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And then Carter with the jam.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ross, that's good.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
On the wing, Porter. Out to Carter. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
So the Bulls win it. It was up for grabs. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Reading, DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
he sure is. Thanks, David. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Outside Warren. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
The putback and staying with the play, Sabonis.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Gordon trying to break loose, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
Boy, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Back to Turner. For 3, Brogdon. Here's Warren. Sabonis with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz. And here's Warren for 3. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that 3-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
It's stolen by Fultz. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, he does not take any possessions off. None. I mean, got to give Fultz a lot of credit. Great at keeping his hands active on defense.
Now, here's Brogdon. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Fultz finds Vucevic. Fires from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. On defense, the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now, here's Warren. Keeps it alive, and Turner stays with it.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Right side, Fournier. Vucevic to the pass to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bounce pass, Isaac. 6 to shoot, and Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Pacers with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Brogdon, and Oladipo has it in the corner. Kept alive by Indiana. The kick out to Warren. Brogdon the pass to Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Warren's got 5 now.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserves there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable.
Pass to Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Vucevic. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Turner. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steal.
It's stolen by Fultz. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Gordon finds Fultz. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Misses the three.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Isaac outside.
Who's got ball?
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Left side, Fournier. Offensive rebound, Vucevic. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket. The three from Warren. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And so in the game for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the small forward position. Great positioning on the putback.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Carter Williams. Over Lamb. Pass to Augustine. And here's Ennis. For three, Ross. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ross has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Augustine from outside. Here's Bamba, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Aaron Holiday's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Lamb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Holiday. 4-point game.
Yeah, good.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lamb finds Holiday. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
For the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for James Ennis. Indiana also making some changes. Turner comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Sabonis is checked in for Lamb. And here is Ross, following the three-pointer by Doug McDermott. Vucevic against Turner. Shot clock at 6. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Isaac. Indiana moving the ball around. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Ross. Count that one. Ross has got 5 points so far.
Oh, the speed of T. Ross. Really something to see in the open court.
Isaac with the steal. Ross with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Now the feed to Carter Williams. Tries again. At the elbow, Vucevic. Isaac passes to Vucevic. He kicks it to Ross. 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Now here's Sabonis. Holiday dishes to McDermott. Lets it go with the 3. That's good from Holiday on the assist by McDermott. He's got 5.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Deep 2 from Ross. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sabonis with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Ross, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Holiday, the pass to Holiday. McDermott, no one around him. And chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never put themselves in too much danger. And
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And there's the foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Warren. Back to Sabonis. The kick out to Warren. Turner trying to free himself up. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc. Outside Warren. Indiana again missing.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
The offensive rebound. Fournier. Isaac finds Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Now Fultz. That's tipped. Turner with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And finished off by Oladipo.
Great speed on display by Oladipo in transition. Very few guys can keep up with him in the open court. And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Here's Isaac following the score by Miles Turner. Pass to Vucevic. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Brogdon. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brogdon's got his first 2 points.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
Turner with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Lamb, he's checked in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Oladipo. Now the Pacers with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Lamb, and Lamb slams it home.
And, you know, the vertical Lamb has is a bit sneaky. You know, he gets off the ground with such ease to hammer it down. Sometimes you don't know how high he's got it.
Now, here's Vucevic. He has 6. This one for 3. Another miss by Orlando. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lamb finds Warren. Indiana moving it around. There's the 3. And Bamba pulls it down.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Ennis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ennis has got the game tied up here for the Magic. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. And the shot by Warren, no good.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
And the pass to Augustine. It's Fournier on the wing. Now Vucevic. 6 points for him. There's the dish to Bamba. Shot clock at 2. For 3, Fournier. And it's McConnell with the rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 12-3 run. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. The shot by Holiday, no good. Right side, Fournier. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba. A great option for the alley-oop.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Magic out in front, up 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. T.J. McConnell is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Holiday in at the 3.
Hey, somehow, some way, this guy makes these tough physical baskets and just drops your jaw with the way he does it.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Now, here's McConnell. Oladipo, the pass to McConnell. Outside Holiday. Oladipo for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
No good from Ross. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Indiana. A 2-point game. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
For the Magic, Ken Burge is checked in for Vucevic, and it's Mohamed Bamba in for Markelle Fultz. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here is Ross, following T.J. Warren's 3. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
Pass to Turner. Here's Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. That one goes in. Warren's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Pacers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
And here's Oladipo. Brogdon outside. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Lamb, he's checked in for the Pacers. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now, here's Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Lamb passes to Turner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Man, I like the initiative from Turner to go with the shot fake. I mean, once his man leaves his feet, the rest is easy for Turner.
All free throws good from Turner. The Magic trail by 5. Ross with it, picked up by Turner. Feeds it to Bamba. Turner with the steal. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Inside, got a piece of it. Back to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Brogdon against Ross. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. Bamba trying to break free. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Lamb kicks to Warren. To the inside. Launches a 3. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Isaac. And the layup's good off the glass.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. And the shot goes in. Now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
Brogdon against Ross. Lets it fly. Up again. Got it.
Pivotal bucket from Sabonis there. This guy just continues to rise to the challenge.
Gordon dishes to Ross. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gordon finds Bamba. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lamb passes to Warren. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so the Pacers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense
Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed in this time-lapse. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3. And here's White. Carter right side. Porter passes to White. And then Carter with the dunk.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. All alone. That's good on the jump shot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Warren finds Oladipo. Sabonis at the elbow. Back to Brogdon. Takes the 3. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. And a wide open look for Porter. No good with the triple.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Sabonis, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Turner passes to Sabonis. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
On the wing, Porter. Carter down low. Turner covering. Levine against Oladipo. That one good for 2. Carter's got his second basket.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Here's White after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. White, good.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Shoots. Porter pulls it in.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Miami's checked in for the Pacers. TJ McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Porter. And it's Dunn in for White. Now, here is Young, following the miss by Chris Dunn. Young passes to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline try. And the Bulls with another miss. The Pacers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Warren kicks to Sabonis. Turner passes to Sabonis. A 3 from Warren. That shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Done outside. The pass to Satoransky. Here's Cornett, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Ward. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Bulls also changing it up. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Dunn. Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Holiday. Feeds it to McDermott. And finished off by McDermott.
All about the team. Justin Holiday looking for the open man and finding him.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young left side. Back to Satoransky. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Holiday finds Holiday. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Valentine. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll be back with you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Doug McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen by Satoransky. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The shot from the low post is good. Satoransky's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Valentine kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Valentine. Holiday with the block. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Down low. It's deflected. So the wing on the left. Here's Harrison. Over to the left wing. The pass to Cornette. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Oladipo comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's White in for Satoransky. And he's able to get it back.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton. I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
That is a terrific play by Porter, one of the more efficient guys in the game. Shows it again right there.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, "I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning." Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. They get it again. The kick out to Oladipo. Porter against Brogdon. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And for Brogdon, it all starts with his shot. One of the best in the world. It opens up the rest of his game.
Porter finds Carter. Back to Porter. Here is Carter. Turner covering. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Passes it to Oladipo. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Beyond the arc. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Dunn kicks to Carter. Pass to Porter. It's White on the wing. No good on that one. Good D by Brogdon. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. Pass to Warren. Turner. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got his first basket.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Dunn outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dunn's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
Both free throws good from Turner. The Bulls leading by 6. On the wing, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Brogdon kicks to Warren. Now the pass to Turner. And here is Warren. Sabonis with the ball. He's guarded by Markkanen. And the wide open shot from Warren off target from 3-point range.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year. Back to Levine.
Carter, the pass to Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Passes it to Warren. Right side, Sabonis. Shot from 16. Basket counts.
Looking like his dad, Arvidas, my former teammate. Sabonis, a skilled center, knocking down shots.
White drives in. Kick out to Levine. To the middle. Here's Carter. Levine against Oladipo. And the jam by Levine.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Outside Warren. Brogdon finds Warren. Now here's Oladipo. And they pick up 2. The Bulls leading by 5. Levine passes to Carter. Levine wide open, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Brogdon outside. Back to Warren. Brogdon outside. A wide open look here for Oladipo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the...
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
The kick out to Young. And there's the pass to Cornette. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pacers trail by 6. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Lamb. Indiana moving it around. McDermott for 3. A rebound by Young. The Bulls leading by 6. Down low. Here's Harrison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Satoransky with it. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McConnell finds McDermott. Here's Bitadze, and he dunks it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Done outside. It's stolen by Lamb. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Here's McDermott. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Dunn kicks to Cornette. To the right side. Lamb against Dunn. He gets it in there.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
Pass to McDermott. Here's Vitadze. Here's Hutchison. But he stays with it. Satoransky the pass to Young. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. The Pacers pull it in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lamb passes to Vitadze. Misses from close range.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And they cash in right away with a quick shot. Hutchinson's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Doug McDermott. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Holiday, the pass to Vitadze. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Young. The Bulls leading by 8. To the left side wing. A 3 ball. Hutchison's shot is off. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And McConnell gets it to go.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Poke loose, taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Lamb, good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Valentine. Defense right on him. No good there. So Indiana will take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Brogdon finds Warren. Back to Brogdon. It's Oladipo on the wing. Stolen by Carter. Left side Levine. And Carter has it in the corner. Back to Levine. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oladipo for 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:05 left in the fourth. The putback, Porter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I mean, he was calm. Porter hits the biggest shot of the night.
White inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter kicks to Porter. Levine passes to Porter. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Levine. The rebound by Turner.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Oladipo hits them both. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Porter releases. And the wing jumper offline. It's tipped. Turner finds Oladipo. And here is Warren. Takes a 3. Indiana again missing. outside, marking it. Levine way outside. Misses there. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Magic, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Gordon, and it's Vucevic in at the small forward position. Now here's White, and a wide open look for Porter. Drops in the tray.
That's the assertive attitude you like seeing from Porter. I mean, he knows he can sink shots off the pass.
Here is Ross. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Ross against Levine. Here's Carter. Vucevic with the block. Tries again. Stolen by Markkanen. Over in the corner, White. Floats one, and Markkanen with the basket on the assist by White.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist, and he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Here's Markkanen, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Bamba with the block. And now, here comes Gordon, leading the break. On the wing, Gordon. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Orlando moving the ball around. No good from Ross. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Levine, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ross with a wide open look. Magic working now with the new shot clock. And Fournier kicks to Ross. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And then Carter with the dunk.
But for a high-energy player, nothing gets you revved up more than that. Carter feeds off every hard finish he gets.
It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Isaac. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ejected by Young, and he recovers it. From the arc. Kept alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And that makes it a tie ball game.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. And it's Vucevic missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Satoransky. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Fultz. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Shaquille Harris comes in for Satoransky. Here's Carter Williams, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. It's stolen by Vucevic. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the timing there by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that lob.
Here is Augustine. Pass to Ennis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harrison passes to Young, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Young's shot is off. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Isaac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. White, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. Here's Harrison. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Cornette. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Isaac. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Isaac's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Drops it in off the fadeaway.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
On the wing, Isaac. Defended by Young. And the dunk by Bamba.
And just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
There's the pass to Harrison. Here's Cornette. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And White kicks to Valentine. Back to White. Pass to Cornette. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Isaac. Oh, wow!
Nice. Oh, man, what a smart feed for marketing. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more, get his teammates involved. And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Here's Bamba. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Porter passes to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine can't hit.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yes, yeah, on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James Ennis, he'll check in for Bamba. And here are the Bulls now. 6-point game. Outside Porter. Levine wide open. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The timing on display. I mean, you got to respect Wendell Carter Jr.'s ability to read where misses are going. Pounce.
And Vucevic kicks to Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So precise off the pass. I mean, this is a shot Levine continues to knock down time and time again.
And here we go. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut now to just 3 on the bucket from Satoransky. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Satoransky. Bulls trail by 3. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Ennis taking his time here. Ross for 3. Here's Vucevic. Stolen by Levine. And now let's catch up with... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Aaron Gordon out there at Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Bulls trail by 6. There's the lob to Markkanen. It's stolen by Vucevic. There's the lob to the hoop, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Orlando leading by 6. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And it's Levine that time on the assist by White. Levine's got 6.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Orlando making some changes. Evan Fournier's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Terrence Ross. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. And Augustine kicks to Carter-Williams. Fournier gets a wide open look. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
The Magic trail by 5. Carter-Williams finds Gordon. Three-pointer Augustine doesn't go that time. And it's Chicago the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Valentine wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Valentine's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Orlando moving the ball around. Augustine in the corner. Will it go? Rejected by Young. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. So for the Magic, Ennis, he's checked in for Carter-Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine. The Bulls also changing it up. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Shaquille Harris comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's done in for Zach LaVine. The shot that time, not on target. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's Ennis with the ball for the Magic, trailing here by 8. Inside, here's Gordon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by the Bulls?
Dunn left side. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And that one is good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Fultz looking around. Here's the 3. Ennis misses. The Bulls leading by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Dunn. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. The Magic shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Fultz the pass to Ennis. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Vucevic. Second chance shot. For three, Fournier. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dunn is out there with White. Then it's Porter. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. Here's Hutchinson to the paint. Out to White. Dunn outside. Here's Hutchinson. No good from outside.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Dunn, wide open, he fires, but they get it back. On the wing, Porter. Markkanen finds White. There's the triple. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 8. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up the floor. It's Porter outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Bulls lead by 11. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Ross dishes to Bamba. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Isaac with the steal. Gordon the pass to Bamba.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
The Bulls leading by 7. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Isaac. Passes to Dunn. To the wing on the left. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Chicago making some changes. Dean comes in for Chris Dunn. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Well, Chicago's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. And the Bulls with another miss. The Magic trail by 5. The feed now to Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there, able to draw that foul.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Dean passes to Carter. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine kicks to Satoransky. And then Carter with the jam.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity and hitting him in the shot.
pass to Ross. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls.
He's got bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Here's Vucevic. The Bulls getting the bucket. No good on the three.
Gets the look he wants and still no look. Tough night for him.
Here's Levine. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Now this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
The pass to Bamba. Kicks to Ross. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Levine. Oh!
But did you see that? And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bulls.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
4 on the clock. Here's Carter. Markkanen inside the line. Offensive rebound. And Carter with his second chance points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Back to Gordon. Ross on the wing. Over Porter. Orlando gets it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Here's Carter. Off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business. Welcome, everyone. A look at the Magic starting group. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Gordon, and it's Vucevic in at the 3. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo is a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster.
Now Vucevic, after T.J. Warren's three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Isaac. Pass to Ross. Vucevic with it. Magic moving the ball around. Gordon finds Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Oladipo, good.
Well, the rise and fire from Victor Oladipo, the team is feeding off him right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Isaac. From deep. They get the rebound. Back to Ross. Isaac kicks to Gordon. And the layup is good.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Brogdon outside. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Over in the corner, Warren. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bounce pass from Vucevic. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Warren, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The Magic trail by 7. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Orlando also making some changes. Ennis, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Fultz in for Terrence Ross. Now here's Lamb. Holiday with the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And a guy like Justin Holiday, a great option off the bench. Consistent scoring threat with that second unit.
That's exactly right. And Justin Holiday also provides you solid defense to go along with that shooting, Greg. And he's older now. There's a calmness to his presence while he's on the floor. He's been with a couple of teams. He's been around a little bit. So he's just got to maximize what he does best.
Itadze, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Ennis. Fournier. And Fournier able to finish.
Evan Fournier has an innate sense of where the basketball is going to come off the rim. And if you don't box him out, he's going to take great use of it.
Lamb passes to McConnell. McDermott, no one around him. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Holiday.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Out to the wing. Here's McConnell. McDermott for 3. Rebound by Ennis. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, this is where Fournier's at his best. Give him some room to run, and that speed will take its toll.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy,
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness, no matter what's going on.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, we got Doug McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Markelle Fultz. And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Back to Fournier. Augustine looking around. Top of the key jumper, no good. Pacers leading by 5. Ball's knocked loose. Holiday, the pass to Lamb. The feed to McDermott. And he banks in the layup. McDermott's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Carter-Williams against Holiday. For the 3. Now here's Carter-Williams. He's guarded closely. Fournier for 3. The shot comes out, and Indiana will come the other way. Lamb with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. McDermott for 3. Fournier pulls it down. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. 7-point differential. Vucevic dishes to Augustine. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for James Ennis. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The Magic trail by 10. And here is Carter Williams. Pass to Augustine. Orlando moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. Bamba kicks to Augustine. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Oladipo. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac comes in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Brogdon outside. Puts up a 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Understand this. If Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Indiana now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Turner finds Sabonis. Warren with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Magic trail by 13. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Warren, and again it's Indiana converting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bamba. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
Inside. The kick out to Warren. Tips it. And there's Brogdon putting it right back in. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Puts it up. No good off the front iron. Pacers leading by 15. Now the pass to McConnell. Warren on the wing. Now Sabonis. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by Isaac. On the wing, Gordon. And so it's the Indiana Pacers riding a 15. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Indiana did not hesitate to set the pace. And what Miles Turner brings to the table. And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen T.J. Warren really having a great game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Magic, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Gordon out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic in at the small forward. And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Isaac. Good D by Brogdon. And it's Warren with the ball for the Indiana Pacers.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. And stolen by Gordon. He lobs it up, and the dump by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Turner passes to Brogdon. He kicks it to Warren. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Bamba with it. Brogdon picks him up. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pacers leading by 11. Pass to Oladipo. Now, here's Warren. Buries the long-range jumper. Warren's got 13.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Pass to Sabonis, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Indiana shooting their first free throw this game. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in, and a change for the Magic. Fultz is checked in. Holiday, no one around him. Sinks the triple. He's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Augustine finds Vucevic. Pacers leading by 16. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Here's Fultz. Holiday with the block. And they'll keep possession. For 3, Fournier. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Lamb kicks to Holiday. Passes it to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Back to Holiday. And the pass to McConnell. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Holiday, no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he makes that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Augustine. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Kicks to Ross. Over McConnell. No good from Ross.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And contact on the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
To the middle. Here's Isaac. Makes it off the glass. Isaac's got 6 points.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Pass to Sabonis, and stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ross leading the charge.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Lamb finds McConnell. Here's Sabonis. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Sabonis and Turner up front. Victor Oladipo is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Warren in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Fultz. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. To the inside. Fires the three. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They lead by 14. The kick out to Warren. A wide open look here for Oladipo. They get it back. Lamb dishes to Warren. Indiana again missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he gets it to go. Fultz has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic. Pacers leading by 12. Lamb passes to Oladipo. Outside Warren. And here's Oladipo. He kicks to Lamb. Pass to Warren. Left side Turner. Trying to find Lamb, gets it to him. Turner passes to Warren, just 4 to shoot. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Warren. Indiana moving it around. And Oladipo kicks to Turner, and that's an intentional foul. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And the Magic making a change here as well. Vucevic is checked in. Down low, it's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fultz. Isaac trying to break free. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Fultz. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Terrence Ross. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Brogdon against Isaac. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Back to Brogdon. Outside Warren. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. Passes it to Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fultz. He dishes it to Gordon. Trying his luck from deep. Fultz, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Up Picked up Warren. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Oladipo taking his time here. Off target from outside.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Outside Gordon. Isaac outside. Dishes to Ross. On the wing, Gordon. Inside. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 3. The Magic again can't hit.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Double team on Holiday. McDermott for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Sumner kicks to McDermott. Fades. Sumner's shot is off. Here's Birch. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Sumner passes to Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Back to McDermott. Lets it go with a 3. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Pacers. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the guard position. One for Chicago. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. Levine passes to Porter. White trying to get open. And there's Porter on the assist by Levine. Porter's got the opening field goal of the game for the Bulls. Brogdon outside. Warren the pass to Sabonis. Kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Sabonis. And that one goes long. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. Carter left side. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. White down low. He's against Turner. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now, here's Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
White dishes to Levine. White wide open. He fires. Hits the jumper in space.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. Back to Brogdon. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Warren. From about 19 feet. And it's White with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Warren the pass to Oladipo. Outside, Sabonis. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Stolen by Brogdon. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Brogdon left side. Here's Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Stolen by Warren. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Sabonis kicks to Oladipo. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Levine. Following the missed shot by Sabonis. And yes, it's good. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Now here's Lamb. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Hey, Turner's not just an interior scorer. This guy has a jumper that's really reliable. So you got to honor and respect his shot.
Here's Cornette. Shoots over Turner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long last year, only shooting about 71%.
Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Valentine in for Satoransky. Now here is Holiday. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Cornette. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Holiday kicks to McConnell. Here's Bitadze. And that one released in time, but no good.
So good to see how determined Young is on defense. Does a nice job extending his arms to contest shots.
A good close contest so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Valentine, and it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. Here's Bitadze. The wide open look here for Holiday. A three-pointer, no good. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well, plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary, The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Harrison passes to Markkanen. The Pacers pull it in. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Holiday dishes to McDermott. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Holiday. Feeds it to McDermott. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading. Harrison kicks to Markkanen. Shakes him. Poked away. Taken away by Holiday. Now McDermott. No points in the game yet for him. White looking around. Out to the right wing. Hutchison passes to White. Fast break. Here we go. 9 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Bitadze's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Harrison, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Nice shot by McDermott.
This is Dougie McBuckets at his best, a lights-out shooter from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Nice move. And the layup good by Valentine. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the triple. Markkanen pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Nice shot by McDermott.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from there.
Out to White. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Passes to Valentine. Lays it up off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The Bulls leading by 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The pass to Hutchison. Back to Markkanen. It's White on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Outside Lamb. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 1.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They were outscored by...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3. Levine on the follow. Levine's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Sabonis with the bucket.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Now here's Levine. Markkanen in the corner. Carter against Turner. Carter kicks to White. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's done in for Kobe White. To the paint. Sabonis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And Sabonis drops them both. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Down low, here's Levine. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Levine's got 6 points.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Brogdon finds Oladipo, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Warren on the wing for the tie.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Dunn attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a nice, strong move in the face of some weak D.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Young's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Oladipo outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now here's Turner. Here's Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. Sabonis trying to get open. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, Porter. Pass to Dunn. Here's Cornett. Satoransky in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Lamb. Outside Holiday. Kept alive.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Young inside. Defended by Sabonis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's got 12. It's Brogdon on the wing. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 3-point Pacer lead.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
And Indiana shooting for the game at 42%. Lamb passes to Brogdon. Now Lamb. Left side, Sabonis. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Dunn with the slam.
Boy, you've got to like what you see from Dunn. I mean, very aggressive, using that long wingspan to get himself to the rim.
And Turner kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Brogdon. Back to Holiday. Turner passes to Holiday. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Holiday. And Indiana, another three. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Satoransky. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Young. No good from the low block. Can't connect. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Indiana Pacers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Oh, power on that throwdown.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Brogdon outside. Fires top of the key. And good. He nails it. And the Pacers lead by 2. And Chicago shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Levine's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Brogdon the pass to Lamb. Brogdon kicks to Warren. On the wing, Lamb. Back to Warren. A floater. Up again. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Levine. That one drops for him. Levine's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Warren kicks to Lamb. The kick out to Warren. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Oladipo's checked in. Levine passes to Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
Carter hits them both. And here is Brogdon. Outside Warren. Back to Brogdon. There's the pass to Oladipo. Indiana moving it around. Sabonis kicks to Warren. 5 to shoot. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Back to Oladipo from about 19 feet.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Here's White. It's Carter, high post. Levine against Oladipo. The second effort. Porter passes to Carter. In the corner, it's Levine. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
And Oladipo kicks to Warren. And then Oladipo with the jam.
And you know, Oladipo back in 2013 was the #2 overall pick in the draft and is showing a lot of promise. He's really taking over the game in key stretches here.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly pass for White.
Warren the pass to Brogdon. Goes up on the wing, and right through it goes. That's 7 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, it's clear why people are high on Brogdon. His ability to take over on important possessions, outstanding.
Stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. Sabonis with the block. Here's Brogdon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Brogdon attacking the heart of the defense there. Excellent decision and really maximizes using his size.
Saransky's checked in for Kobe White. Brogdon hits them both.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Satoransky the pass to Carter. Oladipo against Levine.
Yeah, you know, the quickness of Levine.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He feeds it to Markkanen. Nifty move. No good that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Warren. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Kick out to Levine. To the wing right side. Satoransky the pass to Carter. Count it!
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Oh, off target. Porter in the corner. To the middle. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Domantas Sabonis.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Here's Oladipo. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Indiana. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Back to Levine. A shot. Markkanen kicks to Levine. And that one, good. Levine's got the first points here in the overtime period for Chicago.
You know what you get there, Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
Here's Oladipo. And there it is for him. Oladipo's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Right side, Porter. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Banked in off the glass.
Love it. Porter stepping up in a big moment. Showed some guts there.
Pass to Oladipo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's now 8 points for Victor Oladipo. The Bulls shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Satoransky finds Carter. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Satoransky. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Bulls lead by 2. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Warren the pass to Sabonis. Outside to Brogdon. Oladipo for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Count that one. An average long-range shooter. Oladipo makes enough to where you've got to respect his shot.
Here's Porter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Oladipo against Markkanen. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Got it!
Boy, Sabonis, such a competitor. He wanted that ball in the clutch and delivered.
Money!
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Warren the pass to Brogdon. Back to Warren. Fires from the line. Here's Turner. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And Turner kicks to Brogdon.
Relishing the spotlight in a big way. Warren loves having the ball in his hands during these moments.
To the inside, White.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Can't cash in.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers, he's one of just a few players to have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Here's Warren. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period.